I'm Jared Haynes, and this is Rogue Outdoors. Today I want to talk to you about the Rinehart RhinoBlock XL. So this target is one of my favorites when it comes to a target that can be transported easily, can go inside and be shot in the garage, can stop a lot of arrows, and also be a target that you don't really have to think much about. And what I mean by that is this target has been sitting outside for about 2 months now. I have not moved it from this position, and I wanted to test two things. I wanted to see how it does with rain and direct sunlight, and then also being on just a dirt surface to see if, the bugs are affecting it or if it's holding in, moisture. So what I have noticed is up here on top, where the sun's beating straight down, there's this little concave section as you get up to the deer portion of this target, and it has had a little bit of the paint crack up here. Not something that affects the target at all, or at least its rigidity, and it's not affecting the color, like to where you can see from the black to the brown of this like deer vitals area, but that is basically the only weathering, I guess you would say, that I've seen happen. The target itself, it poured rain last night, and it is dry to the touch. It hasn't really been sunny today. It's been just cloudy, overcast with a little bit of drizzles, and yet it's still not wet. If you look down here on the bottom section where the other vitals are, not wet at all to the touch, and is in great shape, ready to be shot. This target does have a replaceable insert right here, which this thing will take a ton of arrows. You can kind of see right here some of the spots where I've shot this target already. I probably have a couple hundred shots into this on the different sides, but when you pull it back out, you can barely even tell that the target has been shot. Now this is the Rinehart Signature Series foam, so this is the same kind of foam that's in the inserts and on their higher end targets. And so this stuff is UV resistant, it's ready to sit out in the sun, and this is ready to absorb a lot of arrows, and when you pull out, it's that self-closing foam. So this is a awesome size and build quality for a target that's going to last you for years worth of shooting. It does come in at about a $270 price, so it's definitely not the cheapest. It's not going to be the most expensive. It's kind of a mix between like a 3D animal and because when you look size-wise, this is a 1/3 scale caribou. It's almost the width of the body section, a little bit lower, so you might want to put it up on a block or something, build some sort of a stand for it if you want it up higher to be shooting straight. But this also allows you to be able to shoot like off of a porch if you have something like that, or get up on some sort of a platform and be able to shoot down, practice those angled shots. It really gives you a lot of versatility if you can only afford one target, and it's usually going to be on the lower end of like a cheap 3D target if you're trying to go that route. Now I'm going to throw, as you see over here, I got 3 different arrows. I'm going to shoot a field point at this. I'm going to shoot a Rage hypodermic broadhead trainer, and then I'm going to shoot a 3-blade broadhead shuttle T-lock at this, and we're going to see just how easy it pulls out, if it pulls out any foam with it, and then we'll do our closing thoughts. First arrow is going to be the field point. These are all coming in at 20 yards. Okay, got that guy down there. Let's go ahead and do our Rage hypodermic broadhead trainer. I'm gonna go top right. Okay, definitely can tell a lot more noise coming off that one as the wind kind of sucks in through it. Last one is gonna be our shuttle T. Shuttle T, we're gonna go towards the left side. We got all 3 arrows in here. Let's go ahead and pull them out. So first one is gonna be that broadhead trainer from the Rage hypodermic. You can definitely tell there's a little bit more of a indent here than on like just the normal field point. It seems to have closed up nice and fine. Dead center one right here is going to be stiff. Looks like I hit probably that little plastic insert that's in there. This is going to be the field point, and no surprise there. Can't really even tell that I hit it. And then this last one is going to be our 3-blade broadhead. Pull that out. Actually pulls out really smooth. No issues there. And no chunks came out. That one by far, you can see if I push on it where it cut all 3 points, but did less damage to the target than the broadhead trainer. But also, if you look at the broadhead trainer right here, it has, put my hand up here, see if it'll focus on that. It has a lot of gaps in there to catch material, and it does seem like it took a tiny bit of material with it. So if you're shooting just normal broadheads, this thing will last you a long time, no issues. Shooting a ton of broadhead trainers, make sure you focus them into the reusable and replaceable insert section so that you're not wearing out the rest of the target. You can just replace that center insert. Now, I want to finish this video by saying I think this is, like I said, one of the better targets in this option. The XL gives that little bit of extra size and confidence as you're shooting back at the 60, 70 yard distance that you're not going to miss the block. But it's still small enough you can easily throw it in if you're going on a trip, going hunting, something like that, and you've got the target to use. So I hope you like this quick review on the Rinehart RhinoBlock XL. I do think it's worth considering if you're looking for a movable target that you can easily take with you on trips. Also bring inside, paper tuning, those kind of things. This will stop the arrow. These went only a few inches when you're considering how far into the target they went. So if you're shooting inside of a house, you can put this right up against a wall, and it's going to stop your arrow before it pokes out the other side, which really gives you a lot of versatility and being comfortable knowing that this thing's going to grab whatever arrow you throw at it. So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel for more content like this coming out soon. Thank you for watching.